Today, we're going to be talking about the incorrect and correct way to run a corner route versus an outside shade man coverage DB. So we're going to show this incorrect example here first, and then this correct example of Tank Dell working this exact same route versus this exact same coverage. So anytime I see a DB who's lined up, whether he's in press, whether he's 2 yards off like this, 5 yards off, and he's outside leverage for a reason. Do not get beat to the outside. Do not give up the outside route like the corner, like the out, like the fade. So a lot of times what receivers will do is they'll force a release to the outside, but that DB is going to get hands, squeezed to the sideline, and we won't have room. So we have to take this inside release. Now, in order to take that inside release, I got to try to get this DB to widen. So I have to attack his leverage. Now, this is where this wide receiver goes wrong. He doesn't close enough space with this DB when attacking his leverage. One of the mistakes receivers make off the line is that they're married to a press release. They think, okay, I'm going to do this press release. It's one step, and then I got to get in this route. Anytime I got a DB who's maybe 2 yards away, his job is to keep that space. We have to eat up the space. So if I do this move and he starts to inch back, he could cut off my angle and sit right to the outside and lock up this route. So if I do this move, let's continue to close space. Let's step on his toes so I can get right past him. But now this DB is able to cut off the angle and make a play on this corner route. Now, let's talk about this example here from Tank Dell. He does the exact same thing, but he closes the space. You close the space with the DB, so now when I make this move, I could get hip to hip with him. They call that getting skinny, and getting skinny is an easy way to run an inside release when you have an outside breaking route. We have to get comfortable taking an inside release, and how I do that, close the space, attack that leverage, and take that inside release as tight as we can.